Hi, I'm Scott Schubert of Trading Mastermind. In keeping with our mission of constantly exploring what makes a trader successful and what can give a trader an edge in their Forex trading business, I have come to realize that being aware of what is happening on the fundamental side of Forex can greatly enhance a trader's ability to identify an entry signal using technical analysis on their charts. For instance, when looking at your charts, it is sometimes a little bit vague or unclear as to whether an entry signal is forming or not. But the traders who are aware of what's happening in fundamentals, that is, the global economic factors that are driving the market, those traders can consistently enter trades with much greater clarity and certainty. So today we're going to look at a brief overview of some of the resources that you can use to enhance your trading analysis and increase your win-to-loss ratio in your trading business. One of the first things that you want to consider when you begin to explore the world of global economics is that you are first and foremost a business owner. Don't waste time trying to become an economist. Don't set out to get a PhD in economics. Let someone else do that. You could spend many hours a day pouring through economic data, trying to make some sense of it all. And you don't want to be spending your time searching for data, searching for information, and trying to interpret it. Let someone else do that. So, we're just starting to put together a list of resources that will enable you to do just that. And so far, everything on our list is free. But personally, I would gladly pay hundreds of dollars to subscribe to a service to have some expert provide to me just the information I want to know, already sorted through and already interpreted. All I want to know is the pound going to weaken in the near future, or is it going to strengthen? Is the Aussie going to continue to strengthen in the near term? For about how long? Or is it going to be dropping in the near future? Is the yen going to be strengthening in the near future? I don't need to know all the details about why. I just want to know, is it going to strengthen in the near future, or is it going to weaken? So that's my point, is simply don't waste a lot of time on economics. Use your time wisely to focus only on what's important and get to the bottom, to the point. Point is it going up or is it going down? So here's the page where we have started our list of economic resources. www.forextradingSeminar.com/fundamentals.html. So everyone who is involved in Forex trading is familiar with the concept of news announcements. Now, even though in our trading community, using our trading method, we don't trade the news per se, news announcements are still of vital importance to us. So let's take a look at some sources for regularly checking to see what news announcements are coming up. At the top of our list are two web pages that have what is called the Econoday economic calendar. This calendar shows us what news announcements are coming out, primarily that affect the U.S. economy, but also some that are international and affect the global economy. This calendar provides some links, such as who's speaking, to tell who is speaking at certain events. And as you can see here, there is a major announcement coming out on Wednesday, the Consumer Price Index. And if you click on the link, here it will tell all about what the Consumer Price Index is. Here is a graph of recent trends in the Consumer Price Index. And here are links to previous reports on the CPI. There's a link here to explain why investors care. This section explains why investors or traders care about the CPI data. Notice the first sentence here sums up very well Why traders do care about the CPI. The Consumer Price Index is the most widely followed indicator of inflation in the United States. An investor who understands how inflation influences the markets will benefit over those investors that do not understand the impact. So the Econoday Economic Events and Analysis Calendar is a very excellent source of information on what news events are coming up. The second link here is another version of the same calendar. Let's take a look at the third link. Now, it seems that everyone in Forex trading is familiar with a certain Forex calendar that's posted on a popular forum website. And it seems that the reason so many people use that calendar is because it has little red and yellow boxes next to the news announcement to tell you whether or not it's important. And apparently that's the only reason that so many people prefer that calendar. Well, how many people are aware of this calendar on DailyFX.com? This calendar is far more comprehensive. Let's take a look. Notice how well designed and well laid out this calendar is, and it's Forex specific. Here we have the date, the time in Greenwich Mean Time that the announcement will occur, the currency represented by a flag of that country, and here is the name of the announcement itself with a link. Here we have the Japanese yen tertiary industry index. If I click on the link, it opens up a definition of what this is, the relevance displayed in the number of stars, and a description of how it moves the market, the release schedule, when the report comes out, the source of the report, there's a website for the report, and a link to view the actual article. There's a link to a Bloomberg article on this report, and everything you need to know to be well informed about what this particular economic report is and what it does. Notice that this calendar also has very nicely designed color-coded graphics to tell you at a glance the level of importance of this particular announcement. The color coding that is used here is not necessarily the most intuitive, but you can quickly get used to the fact that blue is of low importance, red is of medium importance, and green is a high importance announcement. And of course, if this report is associated with a number that is released, it shows the previous number, what the forecast is for the number that is coming out, and after the announcement it shows the actual number that came out. Clicking on this little plus sign will open up the commentary window, which is the same as clicking on this link. So this is one place, DailyFX.com, to obtain all the information you need about Forex specific upcoming news announcements. Again, when it comes to economics, you want to be provided with the information that is relevant to your business. And unless you are an experienced economist, you want to have an authoritative expert provide their commentary to you. One of the places you can get this information is at a website called Daily, and I'm sorry I can't pronounce the second word, Pfennig. And I was wondering what that word is, because at first I thought it was the person's name, but I discovered that this word is the name of a German coin that was used before the introduction of the euro. So it's very appropriately named that by Chuck Butler, who is president of Everbank. So let's take a look at this report. On this page you will find Mr. Butler's extremely insightful comments on what is currently happening in the currency market. These comments are both witty, insightful, sometimes humorous, and very bold. Who else in the industry has the confidence to speak so boldly about people as authoritative as Ben Bernanke? Here, Chuck Butler says Big Ben is smoking something again, though, as he is quite confident that the economy will bounce back strongly toward the end of this year. He believes the stimulus package will be enough to kickstart the economy. I'm surprised that he has put so much faith in such a stupid idea. But then, as Forrest Gump used to say, my mama says, stupid is as stupid does. Well, you can't help but like Chuck Butler's extremely bold and penetrating insights into the currency markets. I'm told that if you read this report every day, you will have a very good grasp on what is happening in the global economy as it pertains to the currency markets. Here's another good source of information that is delivered to you in a form that you can readily use. Audio commentary by economic experts from FXStreet. I first learned about this resource a few years ago from a professional fund manager in California who was at a seminar I attended. This gentleman told me that this is the only resource that he used and that he listened to every one of these commentaries regularly, and as a result, he was able to consistently anticipate what the market was in the process of doing and consequently consistently harvest very substantial profits from the Forex market. So this is a global economic resource that is delivered to you in a form that you can easily and readily use by simply clicking on one of these links and listening to one of these experts speak on what's currently happening in the market. Now, some of these commentaries are by currency analysts who are employed by various Forex brokers. And personally, I have a little reservation about trusting any trading information that comes from a US-based Forex broker. Because in a sense, it's rather like asking the owner of a casino how to win at gambling. So if you have a Forex broker that has a business model that is based on capitalizing on the 95% of traders who lose, I'm not so sure that I would trust the information that they are telling you on how to trade. Nevertheless, these are economic experts providing commentary on the Forex market, and you can decide which ones of these are the most useful and the most reliable. Here we have commentary recently from GCI, ICICI Bank, FX Solutions, Investica Limited, World Signals, Advanced Currency Markets, KBC Bank, Duca's Copy from Switzerland, KBC Bank again, Saxo Bank out of Denmark, FX Max, Westpac Institutional Bank, Union Bank of California, FXCM, ForexNews.com, CMC Markets. So here we have Forex commentary from a wide variety of sources, and as you can see, all of these so far are from today, from one day. So every day there are all these different commentaries, and perhaps you may find your favorite one that you always want to listen to. But this is another page that you may want to bookmark and refer to on a daily basis. Also on this page we have Bloomberg's Currencies section. Bloomberg has its own audio and video, and there are a few other resources here, some of which are here for your own entertainment and amusement, such as the National Debt Clock. In the future, we will be refining and expanding this list of resources, and if you have any favorite resources that you'd like to share, please let me know. The most important thing to remember here is If you are serious about your Forex business, there is no question that being informed about current economic events and current economic trends will greatly enhance your ability to identify winning trades. The successful Forex trader is a person who will keep up with current economic news and then look at the charts and believe what you see on the charts. The charts will tell you accurately what the market is currently in the process of doing. So believe that, but allow this information to enhance what you're seeing on the charts.